Boys, welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're gonna be looking at how different gamers, based on what game you play, modify their cars respectively and which cars they pick to use. So we're gonna start it off first of all with Rocket League. And if you play Rocket League, you immediately need something flashy and pretty much anything that's rare or you're gonna be able to get some value from. So I thought nothing better than the NSX here. Now when it comes to the upgrades, you need to make sure you're as aerodynamic as possible. So definitely putting front splitters on is a must. And although it may not look like a lot, the little addition to the fender there, or the spoiler, is going to give you much more aerodynamic force when you're trying to do your flicks. So toss those on, and next up, we definitely have to give ourselves wide tires, goodness me, and some really flashy, fun, deep dish rims. I think those should do just fine. Those actually look perfect. Now, you're not necessarily going to care about how fast your car is because everyone's got the same speed as far as you're concerned. So you're going to go ahead and install it, but what you do have to worry about is how flashy your car is compared to others, because you want other people noticing your car. You want people to know all the rare stuff. You just want the eyes on you. So definitely going to have to pick the flashiest paint job in the shop, which looks like it might be this one. And next thing you know, you're done customizing your flashy aerodynamic car with deep dish rare rims, and all the eyes are going to be on you. Now when it comes to Escape from Tarkov, you need something just pretty bare bones and minimal, because let's be honest, whenever you're starting out, you kinda have nothing. So we're gonna throw a Jeep on for this. Essentially at this point, you just need something that's gonna get you from point A to point B, so all we're worrying about is the best tires, and what better than studded winter tires. Gonna make the rims a little bit bigger, and you know for sure we have to make the tires as fat as possible in the back. Look at those, you're gonna be going over anything, complete off-road. But the most important part of this whole ordeal isn't even on the mechanical side of this car. But for you, the biggest part of this is gonna come in how well you can camouflage. So you need the most blended camouflage that is, and in this case, I think we found it. And now when you put all that together, you have your ideal car for your average Escape from Tarkov player, and honestly, I'm kind of in love with it. Now next up for your GTA kids, you definitely need the flashiest car possible, and what better than the 720S Coupe. I know it was my personal favorite car when I was playing GTA 5, and when you're a GTA 5 player, the thing that's most important is how fast your car can go. So you're trying to grind out as much speed as possible. So you don't have to worry a whole lot about the other upgrades right now, because all you're focused on is max engine upgrades as soon as you enter the shop. And now that your engine has been completely swapped around, you can start to worry a bit about the flashiness. Obviously, you gotta do what you can with the front. Fins and a scoop are amazing, but most importantly, you need a fat wing to let everybody else know just how fast your McLaren goes. Next, you know how important the rims are if you've played any amount of GTA. You need the flashiest rims in the game. The flashiest ones that exist. If you can't get them from Benny's, get them from wherever you can. And in this case, it looks perfect. Now that all the upgrades are out of the way, it's time for the fun part, which is pretty much just making your car as bright as humanly possible, which none of these are doing a great job of. So we're gonna go ahead and do that ourselves, and personally, I always like the nice bright neon teal was my general go-to. Toss that on. You have to make sure your rims are as bright as possible. It doesn't even matter if they match. As long as people are looking at your car, that's all you care about. And you know you need the limo tint slapped on. And now that it's all out of the way, you have your perfect car for your average GTA player. And honestly, I don't know how much I'm loving it. Now, if you've played Sea of Thieves, you're used to using stuff that's rather hard to maneuver. And I can think of nothing better that is harder to maneuver than the Mercedes-Benz Unimog. This thing is literally a land boat. So you're gonna go ahead and get in it, and the first thing you have to make sure, because chances are you're gonna be going into the wind all the time, is that you have it as slow as possible. Whatever that looks like, you are doing it. You don't want to get anywhere fast no matter what. So if it adds weight, you're putting it on. And in this case, all of that stuff is, make sure the engine performance is as low as possible, and you want the least convenient tires you could possibly have on this car, huge rims, and the fattest wheels possible to cut down on all your speed to make sure you're going nowhere quick. Now with the paint job, you probably want to put something on that's going to show people you grinded out $8.8 million to get Dark Adventurer, so you're going to make sure you got the red on there. And with the secondary color, black, and you definitely need the red so that people see you coming and they immediately get scared. I don't think we're lucky enough to paint the cab, but everything else, red and black, scream Dark Adventurer so that they know that you grinded way more on the game than you had any business doing. And this is exactly what your car should look like if you were coming over from Sea of Thieves trying to customize a car. Zero maneuverability, zero speed going anywhere, and all you can see, Dark Adventurer, baby. And yes, you're gonna be slow. Next up, if you're a Minecraft player, you immediately need something boxy, like a G-wagon. And not only do you want boxy, you like to play things safe. Probably why you're playing Minecraft. Nothing wrong with the game, but it's a safe amount of fun. This car, very safe in the event of a crash, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be boring, because chances are you're gonna want an engine swap equivalent to netherite armor. As much overkill as possible is what you're gonna be putting on this car, which means all the engine performances are all the way maxed out, and you're gonna make the car look as crazy as possible, much like you do with the shaders you've more than likely, let's be honest, installed onto your computer to make the game look beautiful. Now, once you have all that installed, let's be honest, you probably need some sort of fun, weird, crazy paint job. And by crazy, yep, I mean anime. Let's be honest, you probably watch more than you should. And now you have yourself your dream Minecraft car, as boxy and safe as possible with your sweet anime livery, and honestly, I'm a fan. Anyways, boys, that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed, let me know with a comment or a like down below. If you're not subscribed, we're so close to 1 million, just a couple thousand subscribers off. If you want a part 2, let me know which games I missed and left out, and I'll include them in the next one. As always, boys, we'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Oh, peace.